Hey everybody, hope you're doing well and having a great day. In this video, I'd like to talk about the title of Avatar 2, The Way of Water, and what that could mean for this film. The official synopsis for this film reads, quote, Jake Sully and Neytiri have formed a family and are doing everything to stay together. However, they must leave their home and explore the regions of Pandora. When an ancient threat resurfaces, Jake must fight a difficult war against the humans. Set more than a decade after the events of the first film, Avatar: The Way of Water begins to tell the story of the Sully family, meaning Jake, Neytiri, and their kids. The trouble that follows them, the length they go to keep each other safe, the battle they fight to stay alive, and the tragedies they endure." End quote. Now, there is quite a bit to take away from this, and also looking at some of the stills of the teaser, one could easily see that water will obviously play a huge role in the sequel. I mean, James Cameron waited until motion capture could be perfected underwater, as this film wasn't shot the same way Aquaman was. Instead, they actually used motion capture underwater. The Way of Water will introduce a new Na'vi tribe, the Metkayina clan, who makes use of their extensive and diverse habitat in many ways and has a close relationship with water. Just as clans such as the Metkayina and Olangi ride dire horses to trek the landmasses of Pandora, the Metkayina uses Ilus as their companion of choice for gliding across the Pandoran oceans. If you look at the still image, you can clearly see the skin color of this Na'vi is a bit more greenish, almost aqua-like, and zooming into their arms, it kinda looks like they have these paddle-shaped arms, likely to help them swim in the waters. Furthermore, if you look at their hands, it also looks like they have these web-shaped hands and flat tails, again helping them swim through the ocean. The synopsis states that an ancient threat resurfaces, and during my breakdown video, I already stated that Miles Quaritch will return, as Stephen Lang is already set to come back to Avatar, and looking at that tattoo resemblance, he is likely coming back as an Avatar himself. He is possibly hunting Jake and his family, thus forcing Jake to flee from their homelands and finding a new area to call their home. Thus, Jake finds the Metkayina clan and needs to learn the Way of Water, as the title implies, Avatar: The Way of Water. Obviously, this threat will follow Jake, and thus they need to prepare for a battle in the ocean, which is likely going to be the big final battle of this film. I do hope we get to see humans use warships and submarines inspired by creatures on Pandora, as we saw some spider bots in the teaser trailer, and a crab suit vehicle concept was released, which I really would like to see in action. I do think that this film will be much darker than the first one, possibly seeing the heroes being defeated towards the end of the film, which results in the setup for the third film. Because you have to remember that James Cameron shot the second and third film together, as well as scenes for the fourth film. Speaking of the fourth film, back in 2018, BBC leaked the titles for all the Avatar films. Back then, they stated that Avatar 2 will be called Avatar: The Way of Water, Avatar 3, The Seed Bearer, Avatar 4, The Tolkien Rider, and Avatar 5, The Quest for Eywa. Now, as it obviously turns out, Avatar 2 is in fact called The Way of Water, so these are likely the titles for Avatar 3, 4, and 5. As to what those films will be revolving around, well, that can be discussed in a different video. But as for The Way of Water, I do think that we're going to get something that resembles the city of Atlantis, and we're likely going to see the death of a member in Jake's family. But that's just my thoughts. How about yours? What do you think will happen in this film? Let me know in the comments below, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Until next time, thank you for watching Avatar Theory.